Pawn Stars is a TV show about buying and selling cool old stuff. Over the years, the weird cast has gotten fans from everywhere. With tough deal makers and funny characters, the pawn shop crew has made lots of money. But you might be shocked to learn that the goofy fan favorite Chumlee is actually the richest one of all. How did he do it? Watch until the end to find out. Chumlee was born Austin Lee Russell on September 8, 1982 in Henderson, Nevada. He's more than just a funny guy on Pawn Stars. His story from someone who loved collecting things to reality, TV star and successful business owner, is full of cool details. Growing up in Las Vegas, Chumlee probably got his love for collecting and selling from the city around him. His dad was a DJ, and his mom worked at casinos, two very different parts of the entertainment city. Chumlee learned how to make deals from a young age, setting him up for his future job. Chumlee's journey in the pawn business started way before the cameras showed up. His childhood friendship with Corey Big Hoss Harrison, son of gold and silver pawn shop owner Rick Harrison, was what started his career. The famous Las Vegas pawn shop was started in 1989 by Rick and his father Richard Old Man Harrison. It became like a playground for both boys. As teenagers, Chumlee and Corey worked at the shop long before reality TV came around. For 5 years, Chumlee learned the skills behind the counter, figuring out how the pawn business worked. While he started with boring tasks, his natural ability to talk to customers got noticed. It wasn't long before he moved from behind-the-scenes work to making deals face-to-face with people coming into the shop. When the idea for a reality TV show about the pawn shop came up, Chumlee's spot in it wasn't guaranteed. He wasn't even sure he'd make it to the final show, because there were at least 10 other workers trying for the spotlight. But Chumlee had a plan. He decided to use his lifelong friendship with Corey. Their natural friendship and playful teasing were his secret weapons. He was determined to be himself and not get nervous around cameras. Chumlee's plan worked. The producer saw something special in how he got along with the Harrison family. The show became a huge success, making Chumlee and the rest of the crew reality TV superstars and bringing in millions of dollars. Chumlee's gamble to just be himself in front of the cameras had created a path he couldn't have imagined as a teenager, working around the dusty old stuff and weird customers at the gold and silver pawn shop. In 2009, Pawn Stars started on the History Channel, changing Chumlee's life forever. The show introduced Chumlee, whose nickname came from a childhood friend's dad who thought he looked like the walrus character in Tennessee Tuxedo, to a bigger audience. While his relaxed personality was a hit with viewers, Chumlee often became the target of playful jokes from his co-stars. They made fun of him for supposedly not knowing much, sometimes calling him the village idiot. But Chumlee didn't care. He knew people underestimated him. The pinball episode became his chance to shine. Here he showed off his surprising knowledge about pinball machines, which really amused Corey. This wasn't just a one-time show of knowledge. Chumlee later fixed a gas-powered toy car in Never Surrender, and even spotted fake Air Jordan 5 sneakers in Honest Abe, proving his skills went way beyond pinball. Pawn Stars didn't just bring Chumlee fame, it also opened doors for his business spirit. He started his own company making and selling fun items like t-shirts. He even set up personal appearances to meet with fans. Seeing the growing demand, Rick Harrison, the shop owner, bought half of Chumlee's company in 2010 for $155,000. This smart move let the pawn shop handle the flood of orders for Chum's merchandise more easily. From behind-the-scenes pawn shop worker to reality TV star and business owner, Chumlee's journey on Pawn Stars had just started. He embraced his on-screen character, using his popularity with a line of merchandise and even his own candy store, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, making his business success even stronger. In 2011, his work on Pawn Stars got him a BMI TV Music Award, marking an early achievement in his career. He even got nominated for a Daytime Emmy Award, making his status in television even more solid. While success filled Chumlee's life, a deep personal loss was also quietly affecting him. Just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars premiered in 2009, his father died after fighting pancreatic cancer. Among his dad's things, Chumlee treasured a few handmade items made by his father, a skilled woodworker. These special keepsakes had a value way beyond any money and were constant reminders of his father, making them the one thing he would never consider pawning. Motivated by his father's death and inspired by Corey's dramatic weight loss, Chumlee started his own health journey. He lost over 100 pounds through exercise and a strict diet, cutting out processed foods and replacing them with healthier choices. Everything in moderation became his new motto. But keeping up drastic lifestyle changes isn't always easy. By 2016, Chumlee had gained back 50 pounds of the weight he'd lost. This up-and-down pattern of losing and gaining continued, with his weight reaching 350 pounds in early 2019. Chumlee's struggles with weight showed a very real battle that many people face. Determined to make a lasting change, Chumlee finally chose gastric sleeve surgery in October 2021. The procedure, designed to make the stomach much smaller, helps with quick weight loss by dramatically reducing hunger and appetite. Through hard work and this medical help, Chumlee finally got his weight stable around 190 pounds. Chumlee's fame wasn't stuck within the walls of the gold and silver pawn shop. Building on his Pawn Stars fame, he went into other areas of entertainment. He appeared as himself in shows like iCarly, tried his hand at baking in Baking with Chumlee, and showed his love for cars in Counting Cars. He even got a small role in the 2017 movie, The Pooh King, sharing the screen with the talented Jack Black. This diverse range of projects made his position as a recognizable figure in the entertainment industry even stronger. But Chumlee wasn't one to just sit back. Recognizing the potential for growth, he wisely looked into other paths within the entertainment world. He embraced his love for music by going to DJ school, improving his skills behind the turntables. His first public appearance as a DJ got attention, making headlines for a writer supposedly asking for Girl Scout cookies and hot chicks. Always looking for opportunities, Chumlee even said he was interested in becoming a talent scout for aspiring Las Vegas musicians, showing his desire to expand his influence in the music industry. It was time to discover what else Chumlee was capable of, beyond the success of Pawn Stars. Fame often casts a harsh spotlight, and Chumlee's path was no exception. In March 2016, his world came crashing down. A sexual assault allegation against him triggered a police raid on his Las Vegas home. Authorities discovered a troubling scene: methamphetamine, marijuana, and an arsenal of weapons, including a dozen firearms. Arrested and facing a staggering 19 drug charges and 1 weapons charge, Chumlee's reputation took a severe hit. The media frenzy was intense. News of the raid, the disturbing discoveries within Chumlee's home, and the unsettling sexual assault. Investigation painted a very different picture from the lovable Pawn Stars character. This included revelations about a chung room with a stripper pole, hinting at potentially darker aspects of his lifestyle. The police report suggestion of drug dealing, due to the quantities of substances found, added further fuel to the fire. After posting $62,000 bail, Chumlee faced his day in court in May of 2016. Striking a plea deal, he pled guilty to the felony weapons charge in return. With the promise of completing 3 years of probation, the remaining charges would be reduced to misdemeanors. While sexual assault charges were never formally filed, Chumlee's public image was severely damaged. The fallout was significant. Pawn Stars, a show built on family-friendly entertainment, found itself associated with this much darker scandal. Chumlee's once light-hearted presence on the show was now overshadowed by controversy. Yet even amidst the turmoil, Chumlee showed signs of resilience. By navigating the legal system and accepting the plea deal, he took steps to minimize the long-term consequences of his actions. While this period undoubtedly left a scar, it wasn't the end of his journey. However, Chumlee's legacy isn't solely about fame. He has a generous heart and actively supports charitable causes. In 2014, he played a significant role in raising funds and awareness for autism research at the annual Anti-Up for Autism event. Chumlee's business ambitions didn't stop at t-shirt sales and personal appearances. In a move that surprised many, he went into the world of sweets. In May 2017, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard opened its doors directly across from the iconic gold and silver pawn shop. Co-owned and operated with his brother Sage, it offered a sugar rush for fans and tourists alike. This strategic location meant fans visiting the pawn shop, hoping to catch a glimpse of their favorite Pawn Stars character, could simply hop across the street for a giant bag of gummy worms. And if they were lucky, they just might find Chumlee himself ringing up there. Purchases. But the journey to candy-coated success wasn't without its hiccups. When Chumlee set out to launch his online store and marketing campaign, he hit a surprising roadblock. The ideal domain names, chumscandy.com and chumscandyontheboulevard.com, were already taken. A cyber squatter named Patrick Keyes had snapped up the domains, hoping to score big when Chumlee inevitably came calling. Rather than pay the likely exorbitant price to reclaim his desired domain names, Chumlee had to get creative. He could either come up with a new, equally catchy name, Pez Stars, anyone? Probably not, or take further action. It seems the candy. Entrepreneur in Chumlee wouldn't back down without a fight. Chumlee's diverse interests extend far beyond the pawn shop counter. He's a passionate collector of trading cards, with a particular love for Pokemon, sports cards, and even more niche options like cryptic and UFC cards. This hobby fuels a separate Instagram account where he documents his collection and shares the thrill of opening new packs in search of rare finds. Chumlee proudly boasts of owning an impressive $600 Charizard Rainbow card, a testament to his dedication and knowledge within the world of card collecting. His passion for gaming also translates to the virtual world. Chumlee admits to having a pretty high level in the popular mobile game Pokemon Go, showcasing his playful side outside the realm of reality TV. Drawing inspiration from his childhood in the 80s and 90s, Chumlee decided to channel his love for retro gaming into an exciting independent project. He spearheaded the creation of Chumlee's Adventure, The Quest for Pinky, an all-new cartridge-based game designed exclusively for the iconic Nintendo Entertainment System. Inspired by the classic Kung Fu game, Chumlee aimed to bring a touch of nostalgia and Pawn Stars flavor to the project. To fund its development and production, he launched a successful Kickstarter campaign, further demonstrating his entrepreneurial spirit. The game features a pixelated version of his beloved dog, Mr. Piffles, aka Pinky, as the star. Chumlee's talents don't end there. He's also a budding photographer, showcasing a different facet of his creativity. His photography website, hosted on the gold and silver pawn shop platform, features several of his original works available as prints. His portfolio includes stunning shots like Desert Wasteland, showcasing the haunting beauty of abandoned structures, and All the Lights, highlighting the vibrant energy of the Las Vegas skyline at night. The popularity of his work is evident, with some pieces selling out completely. Around this time, Chumlee's life was brimming with more than just business challenges. He met Olivia Raidman in 2013, a student from the University of Nevada who was perfecting her skills in photography. The two didn't start dating immediately, They cultivated a friendship that blossomed into a romantic relationship by 2016. Their connection deepened, leading to a proposal in Honolulu, Hawaii in 2018. Chumlee, ever the romantic, presented Olivia with a 1.5-carat diamond ring during the engagement. Their love seemed fortified by shared dreams and ambitions. Olivia, at their pre-wedding party, expressed her desire to become a businesswoman, eyeing a future where she might own an eyelash studio or even a chain of them. Chumlee, supportive as ever, mentioned possibly combining their ventures side by side with his candy business. The couple married in a private ceremony in 2019 at the Royal Hawaiian in Waikiki, the same place they got engaged. It appeared that Chumlee's life was aligning perfectly. A burgeoning business and a new wife with shared entrepreneurial spirits. However, the fairy tale started showing cracks by 2020. Changes were evident. The couple stopped posting romantic snapshots on social media, a stark departure from their frequent affectionate posts in earlier years. Although they didn't unfollow each other, they deleted their photos together, signaling possible troubles. Chumlee himself had his personal battles. Known for his struggles with weight, he had once lost a significant amount, only to gain it back. After marrying Olivia, his health saw dramatic highs and lows, culminating in a hospital visit in 2020 for a breathing-related issue. Moreover, his past legal troubles, including arrests for drug and firearm possession, shadowed his efforts. Maintain stability. By 2023, while they still followed each other on social platforms, Olivia and Chumlee showed no signs of a romantic reconciliation. Olivia had even been spotted posting images with other notable figures, hinting at new beginnings. Despite this, the deep respect and care they once shared seemed to linger, as evidenced by occasional likes on each other's posts. Chumlee's success story isn't just about pawn shops and candy. In 2019, he proved his real estate savvy by selling his extravagant Las Vegas home for a cool $1.375 million. This impressive sale came 7 years after he purchased the property for $1.1 million, showcasing his knack for profitable investments. The sprawling 2-acre estate boasted a 6,000-square-foot house, a guest house, and a massive backyard perfect for entertaining, complete with a rock-lined pool. When he's not making real estate deals or indulging in the candy on the boulevard, Chumlee likes to unleash his need for speed. A self-proclaimed car enthusiast, he boasts an impressive collection that speaks volumes about his success. This includes a luxurious Maserati, a symbol of both style and performance, and a regal Rolls-Royce Phantom, the definition of automotive opulence. Chumlee's success is reflected in his impressive net worth of around $5 million. His starring role in Pawn Stars undoubtedly paved the way for his financial growth, making him one of the show's wealthiest cast members. But his diverse business ventures played a significant part as well. From his clothing and accessories line, catering to his dedicated fan base, to his popular candy store strategically located on the Las Vegas Strip, Chumlee has a knack for turning his passions into profit centers. While his net worth may not rival that of seasoned investors or tech titans, his accomplishments are still remarkable. Chumlee's journey is a testament to the power of hard work and the unwavering pursuit of one's dreams. Unlike many celebrities, his wealth wasn't inherited. He rose from humble beginnings as a pawn shop worker to a multifaceted media personality and successful entrepreneur. His success is self-made, proving that with ambition and determination, anyone can achieve their financial goals, even while embracing a little fun and whimsy along the way.